of Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum invite you to enjoy Life. Life with Luigi, a comedy show created by Cy Howard and starring that celebrated actor, Mr. J. Carrol Naish, with Alan Reed as Pasquale. You know, friends, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum is a typically American product that appeals to people of all ages and nationalities in all parts of our country. And the Wrigley people feel that Life with Luigi is a typically American radio program. A friendly, enjoyable show that sort of symbolizes the American spirit of tolerance and goodwill. So the makers of refreshing, delicious Wrigley Spearmint Gum are glad to bring you Life with Luigi each week and have you join them in this pleasant half-hour's entertainment. And now let's read Luigi's letter as he writes about his adventures in America to his Mama Basco in Italy.
Dear Mamma Mia, here's the one thing in America that's just like in Italy. Everybody is in love with music. Here they got a symphony orchestras, opera companies, dance bands, radios, and phonographs. Phonograph records, and they even got a music you can take in the bed when you cover yourself up. That's called a sheet music. Funny thing, Mamma Mia, in our country, we sing about the sadness, the happiness, the beauty, the love. In America is a song about a fellow with a soap in his mouth. That's called I'm Forever Blowing the Bubbles. Then they got a song about a crazy birds. I'm going to go where the wild gooses is a go. A song about the animal railroad, the mule train. And you don't believe this, but for the last 3 months, the whole country is trying to put some girl to sleep. That's right, they all are singing a good night, Irene. And my countryman, Pasquale, he's tried to tell me how popular his daughter is. Biggest song in the country is about her. It's called lovin-a Rosa. But so far I'm heard only one song that's describe her good. She's too fat for me. But anyway, Mamma Mia, the reason I'm writing to you all about the music is because this week I'm joined a record collectors club. That's a club where people get together and exchange records. Seems the president of the club heard about my Caruso records. So he's come here to my antique shop, and we was listening.
Wonderful.
You like it, huh?
Marvelous. What a voice.
Yeah, I'm brought this record from the old country. And you know something? I think a Caruso sounds better here in America. Great Enrico Caruso. Hey, you know, once he's give a concert in my little town, Castellamare.
Really? That must have been an occasion.
Oh, it was a great honor. I was just a little boy. But my mama was telling me every house was empty. And the theater was packed.
Everybody was there, huh?
Everybody. I remember Uncle Pietro's a goat that wouldn't give Uncle Pietro milk for a week because he's not taking him to the concert.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
What a voice. What a voice. How you like that? Not bad. Well, that's all right. I know. It's not Caruso. It's just a song. So.
Well, I brought you a record in exchange that's a little different. You see, I'm more interested in bounce.
Bounce? You mean you like to play ball?
No, it's a new word for what years ago was called jazz. Maybe I just better play a little for you.
Sure, go on. Help yourself to the phonograph over there. Go on. Right.
Well, what's the matter? Don't you like the song?
Yeah, but he's singing like he's sitting on a hot radiator.
Well, that's the cab style.
Cab? You mean he's singing in a taxi?
No, look. Why don't you just play the record for yourself and learn all about it? That's the idea of our club. Let everybody know about different music.
Well, the music is different, all right, but But all right, I'm going to play like you say.
Good. You can play it all day.
Oh, no, if I'm going to play all day, then I'm going to have a nervous breakdown.
All right, but one thing, Mr. Basco, take good care of it.
Huh?
It took me 3 years to get that record.
3 years, sir?
That's right. First, I traded a Crosby Home on the Range for Bunny Berrigan, Can't Get Started. Then I traded Bunny in for Count Basie's 1 o'clock jump, which got me Jelly Roll Morton's Black Bottom Stomp. And that I traded for Bessie Smith's Worn Out Papa, which got me this Callaway and Furry.
Mamma mia, you must have been more worn out than a fellow who's a singer on a record.
Well, so long. See you at the meeting tomorrow night.
So long. And don't worry about the record. It's safer with me. Well, now I'm going to sit down and listen. But at the beginning is worrying me a little bit. Think I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to try another place.
Luigi, my friend. Hello, Luigi. Hello.
Oh, hello, Pasquale.
Hey, Luigi, why was you screaming like that? Somebody giving you a hot foot or something?
No, Pasquale. It wasn't me screaming. I was a fella singing a song on this record.
Ooh, now you're spending the money you ain't got on a record.
No, Pasquale. I'm got this record from a friend. You see, he's traded in his home on the range for some 6 o'clock jump, and from this he's got the one out the papa who can't get started with the best. He's a jelly roll.
You know something, Luigi?
What?
You're the only person I know who, when he talks, makes his own smog.
Well, all right, I'm going to explain all over it.
Don't bother. I'm no interest. I'm interested in just the one to tell.
Yeah, I know, but you see, the whole thing was started when I joined this record club.
Ooh, there it goes, joining the things again. Luigi, what are you going to learn every time you join something there's a trouble?
No, you're wrong, Pasquale.
Wrong, huh? If I didn't stop you 2 years ago, today you would be the only man in the YWCA.
Well, so I was making a mistake in the one letter. It was the YMCA. But this record club is for men and the women.
Ooh, starting in with other women, eh? Luigi, is it just the one club I'm interested you should have joined? The FHA.
FHA, what the club is that?
The Friendly Husbands of America.
Pasquale, I never heard of this club.
Then to marry my Rosa and become a charter member.
Now, you're getting all too excited and happy for nothing. Please, sit down. Come on and listen to this record.
Please, I don't want to hear no record.
Yeah, but this one is very good. It's what they call collector's item.
Luigi, the only item I want to see you collect is a Rosa.
No, but come on, Pasquale, just to listen. I'm going to play for you.
Come on, take it off. I don't want to hear it.
No. Come on, Pasquale.
Luigi, don't come on me. I don't want to listen. I want to talk.
Wherever she...
All right, wise guy.
Hey, Pasquale, what are you doing?
I'll show you what I'm doing.
No. Oh,
There's the record.
No, Pasquale.
Pick up for the pieces.
Oh, Mamma, you broke the hospital.
That's all right.
What am I going to do? This record is not belonging to me, and I'm going to have it by tomorrow night.
Oh, that's a real catastrophe. Next time, maybe...
I'm going to want to listen to you, Pasquale. I'm going to go to my night school class, and maybe they help me to find another record like this. Mamma mia, how is he going to be able to play this record again?
I tell you how, Mr. Stupid Ahead. He's got a broken record. Let him play it with a broken needle.
All the time you got to have on.
Attention, class. I'll call the roll, please. Mr. Basco?
Here?
Mr. Horowitz?
Here.
Mr. Olson? Well, this is the first time he's been absent. I wonder what the reason is.
That Swedish Einstein must be giving his brains a 5,000-mile checkup. Oh, thank you, fellow boobers. You know, when I hear you laugh like that, it gives me the courage to continue night school, even though I am an ignoramus.
Mr. Schultz, that'll be enough. Now, class, today we are studying the uses of certain punctuation marks. We shall first take up the colon. Mr. Horowitz, will you tell us what is a colon?
With pleasure. There are 3 kinds of colons. The plain colon, the semicolon, and the Pepsi Cola.
Don't be so funny, Mr. Schultz. You describe a semicolon.
A semicolon.
Can't you answer it as usual?
Of course I can. A semicolon. That's a period playing piggyback on top of a comma.
Mr. Basco?
Huh?
If you had a colon, a comma, and a dash, how would you put a broken sentence together?
I don't know, but I wish I know how to put a broken record together.
What?
You see, Miss Spaulding, I was playing a record when my countryman Pasquale, he's a breaker.
Mr. Basco, what are you getting at?
You see, I'm going to give somebody Mike Caruso for something that he's a get, trading a Bunny Bessie and a Crosby's a Jelly Rolls. And unless I'm going to bring him back tomorrow night, the president is to waste 3 years because he's not able to hear what's going on in the hospital.
Oh, Luigi, are you for shimmer?
Wait a minute, Luigi. If I understand correctly from what you said before, you exchanged a record with somebody?
That's right. It's a record what's very hard to get.
And Mr. Pasquale broke it?
In 100 pieces.
Ach, smile, Luigi. That isn't the worst tragedy in the world. Just get another record.
Well, that's what I'm going to ask you about. This record is hard to get.
Well, what's the name of it?
Well, I don't know. Wait. It's about St. Louis or something.
St. Louis woman?
St. Louis Blues?
I got it. St. Joseph's aspirin.
No, that's not it. But this girl's got a headache because she's laying in a bed in a clinic.
What?
I'm thinking maybe she's had a bad accident because of the singer. He's a holler something terrible. Wait. I'm going to sing it for you. I'm going to go to the St. Joseph's clinic. I'm going to see this
I don't know. To me, that sounds like an Italian hog caller. Luigi, are you sure? Are you sure this whole thing isn't a nightmare?
No, Schultz. Who has a record? Listen, please. I'm gonna see the bambini. She's asleep with a big blue pajamas.
Mr. Basco, I think that's enough.
Yes, plenty.
There's no use going on. If you have to replace the record, you ought to try some of the record shops around town with it, Mr. Basco.
Record shops? Yeah, but I don't know the name of it. Is there nobody here can remember it?
Remember it? Luigi, we are going to spend a lifetime trying to forget it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to forget it. I'm going to try to remember it. I'm going to try to remember it. I'm going to see that the poor mama baby.
Before we return to Life with Luigi, we'd like to mention that delicious Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum is not only good, but also good for you. Chewing on a piece of gum helps to relieve the feeling of tension that we all have at times. It sort of relaxes you without slowing it down. So when you're chewing Wrigley Spearmint Gum and enjoying its refreshing, delicious, real spearmint flavor, you just naturally feel better and work better. Keep a package or two of Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum handy all the time. Chew and enjoy Wrigley Spearmint often because, remember, it's good and good for you. And now let's turn to page 2 of Luigi Basco's letter to his mother in Italy.
And so, Mamma Mia, is bad for me. I'm a do what Miss Spaulding has told me. I went to a dozen record stores and I sang the song. And what's happened? Nobody has another record, and they all throw me pennies and nickels. I'm going to make 40 cents, but I'm going to want the money. I'm going to want the record. Now I'm just to spend 2 hours trying to put the record together with the glue. Then I'm going to play it on the Victrola. And it's sounding like Uncle Pietro's a goat after he's eaten some tin can. Also, the label is a turn off for the record. I don't know the name, and I'm afraid to call the fellow and ask him.
Luigi, my friend.
Pasquale, don't bother me. I'm not your friend.
Wait a minute. Is that a way to talk to me, my little banana nose?
And don't you call me banana nose. Only my best friends can call me banana nose. Besides, I'm looking in the mirror and my nose don't look like a banana. It's more like a pear.
All right. The Mr. Pear-Shaped.
Pasquale, I'm not in a joke with you. You got me in a terrible trouble.
All right. Look, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And when I'm right, I'm the first one to admit it. I'm willing. I should give you the money to buy a new record.
Yeah, well, that's so very nice, Pasquale. Only trouble is I don't know the name of the record or who's singing it. Hey, wait. I remember. Is I have something to do with a cab.
A cab? Well, I got it.
What is it?
I'm coming to get you in a taxi, honey.
No.
Sure. I'm coming to get you in a taxi, honey. I better be ready, because the meter is on. No, huh?
No. Pasquale, you heard of the record. It's go like this. I'm go down to St. Mary's to see.
Stop! I broke the record before I'm liable to break you now. Hey, wait, Luigi. I got a big idea. I'm going to call Rosa.
That's a big idea, all right.
Yeah. Rosa, she's know all about these kind of records. You know, she's a jitterbug.
Jitterbug, she's looking more like an eagle.
Please, don't be sarcastic. I'm going to call her in. Rosa!
You called me, Papa.
Rosa, Luigi's accidentally broke a record with my hands. And he's just trying to remember the name of the song. You tell him some of the songs.
I love you truly.
No.
Take me in your arms.
No.
I want to get married.
No, it's not those songs.
And not the witch songs, Luigi.
I love you truly. Take me in your arms. I want to get married.
Rosa, quick, say yes.
Yes.
I now pronounce you man and a wife. It's too late. Oh, it's the happiest day of my life.
Yeah, Pasquale, you just trying to make a fool out of me.
No, Luigi, just the bridegroom.
Well, it's no use to try. But first, try to help me get that record.
Rosa, what can we do? Is it some crazy record with a fella singing like he's jumping up on like on a pogo stick?
Oh, Charles! Luigi, there's a real collector's shop.
That's right. This is a collector's item.
Well, why don't you try the Dearborn Discovery on 6th? They have everything.
Hey, Rosa, maybe that's the place. Oh, if I'm going to get the record, I'm going to kiss you.
Oh.
Rosa, goodbye. I'm going now. Goodbye.
Oh, Papa, did you hear that? What if he doesn't get the record?
Don't worry, baby. I'd do anything to make Luigi kiss you. If he'd only get that record, I'd go into the business and make it myself.
Yes, anything I can do for you?
Yes, Rosa. You know, Pasquale's daughter. Well, she's sending me here because my record is broken. You think you got the one?
Well, I think so. We got 100,000 platters here.
I'm going to want the dishes.
Oh, brother, what a square.
Square?
That's right, an icky, a crumb, a guy that's not happy.
Please, mister, I know sometimes it's hard to understand my English. But what language are you talking?
Well, all right, we're getting nowhere fast. What's the song and who sang it?
Well, that's the trouble. I don't know.
Oh, that's great. Was it sweet, bebop, boogie, rag, Dixie?
No, it was loud.
Look, I can't help you. Try another place.
No, please, mister, you gotta help me out. It's my friend's record, and it's a bigger disgrace for me if I'm gonna find it.
Well, I'd like to help, but what can I do? Do you remember something about the song?
Well, it's a sad story. All about the fellow who's a little bambina is to go to a clinic. And he's yelling and yelling.
That's in the song?
Yeah, I'm going to sing it for you. Oh, I'm going to St. Mary's Clinic. Some see the baby and
Hey, wait a minute.
To the baby.
Is that St. James Infirmary?
Yeah, that's the hospital. You got it?
Yeah, now if we can track it down.
Pardon me, I'm in a hurry, and I want a few albums of dinner music.
Oh, certainly. Look, I got a big customer here. I can't spend all day tracking the record down and maybe not having it. But go down to Miracle Records. It's a big record company. You'll find the address in the phone book. It's a good chance they'll have it.
Well, all right. And I thank you for your help. You're real square.
What?
Oh, well, all right. You know square. You just round.
Hello, Miracle Records. Mr. Geller? Oh, he's in conference now. Thank you. We'll call you back. Hello, Miracle Records. One moment.
Please, excuse me. Is it this Miracle Records?
Yes?
Good. I'm like to see Mr. Miracle.
There is no Mr. Miracle.
I'm sorry. Then maybe I'm see Mrs. Miracle.
Mr. Miracle is only the name of the company. The president's name is Mr. Geller.
Oh, no. The president's name is Mr. Truman.
I'm talking about our company. Mr. Geller heads it.
Oh, well, all right. Let me see Mr. Geller.
You can't. He's in a board meeting in that office, and everyone else is in there with him.
Well, maybe you can help me, Mr. Record lady. The Dearborn Discovery is no have a St. James in infirmary, so they say maybe you make it.
But that's a standard. We've made 50 different recordings of that tune. Who did it?
That's the trouble. I don't know. But I'm sing it. And maybe then you can figure it out, huh? I'm gonna go down to see the Bama Bean in the hospital.
Now, wait a minute. Just a minute. Miracle Records. A telegram? Oh, I'll take it down. Go ahead.
I'm gonna see.
No, not
what's
you.
happening to the baby.
No,
she's
I
laying
don't
on the
mean
table.
Go ahead.
And that's what's
Louder.
She's sick in
No.
the hospital.
All right, louder.
What's going on down there?
Oh, you recognize the song?
What? All right. No auditions today.
No, please, Mr.
Geller.
Oh, Mr. Geller. That's the president. Maybe you're going to help me, huh? I'm looking for a record.
What? Can't you see all these men? We're busy with a board meeting.
Oh, but I'm sure one of you fine gentlemen is going to help him get the record.
Gentlemen, this man... Well... Oh...
My name is Luigi Basco.
How do you do, Mr. Basco?
It's a great honor to meet the bigger people like you who's making such a fine record. But you see, I'm a broke one of your...
All right. Maybe we can get it over with fast. It is a long hair record?
Long hair?
Yeah, long hair or straight.
What are you talking about? This record was a bald.
No, I'm just trying to find out what kind of a record it was.
Just like all the others. Was a round and a black with a hole in the middle.
No, I don't believe it.
All right, I'm a swear under my life that's what it was.
Do you mind leaving?
No, please. Don't throw me out. I make it quick. I'm a singer for you. Oh, was it St. James Hospital and...
Well, that's a help. Go on.
Oh, my God. My girl is a cold. Table is away, and she's going to have the operation. She's going to have the operation. I'm singing so much, I'm losing my voice.
Wait a minute. That anything like it?
No.
Say, this might be it, Geller.
No, that's not it.
No, let's forget it.
Wait a minute. How's this?
No, that's not it. It's like this. I'm a singing.
Happens to me. Like this.
She's laying on the
I think I have it.
You do?
Yes. It's St. James Infirmary by Cab Calloway.
Mamma mia. That's right. That's it. That's the name.
It is?
Yeah, and I'm going to take it.
Well, we haven't got it. Now, if you don't mind, we've wasted enough time. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. That's terrible. I'm going to go back without the record now. Now what am I going to do? Mamma mia! That's the president of the record club. Hey!
Mr. Basco, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Same thing you're doing here.
What?
Well, I'm trying to get another record for you because...
Oh, that's wonderful. You broke it?
That's right, but what's so wonderful about it?
Because I'm a broker your record.
Oh, great. Well, why did you have to come here?
Well, because I'm a goodness, I signed the James in the infirmary without a taxi, fella. And why are you here?
Because I didn't know the name of your record.
What? Well, that's the easiest name in the world. Carmen il Fior, che avevi a me turato. Well, it's a proof of one big thing to me.
Yeah?
You know what that is?
What?
Sometimes it's possible to laugh even over a tragedy. Well, Mamma Mia, everything is turned out wonderful. I was feeling so good that I came home and I kissed Rosa. And guess what? I kissed Rosa and Pasquale is fainted. But anyway, at the record club, I'm heard more music. One fellow, Spike Jones, you know how he's make music? With a washboard, police whistle, guns, 2 frying pans, and a girl who screams. But still, Mamma Mia, is American music. And that's good enough for your loving son, Luigi Basco, the Little Immigrant.
Friends, we hope you've enjoyed tonight's episode of Life with Luigi, and we'd like to remind you that Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum is the perfect treat to enjoy between your meals. It tastes good, it's satisfying, and yet it's never rich or heavy. You can chew Wrigley's Spearmint as often and as long as you want. And then, too, this pleasant chewing aids digestion and helps keep teeth clean and bright. So make delicious Wrigley's Spearmint Gum your regular between-meal treat. Get a few packages next time you go to the store, and always keep a package or two handy. The makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum invite you to listen next week at this time when Luigi Basco writes another letter to his Mama Basco in Italy. Life with Luigi is a Cy Howard production and is directed by Mr. Howard. Mac Benoff writes the script with Lou Derman. J. Carol Nash is starred as Luigi Basco with Alan Reed as Pasquale, Jody Gilbert as Rosa, Hans Conried as Schultz, Mary Shipp as Miss Spaulding, and Joe Forte as Horace. Music is under the direction of Lud Gustin. How fast do you drive your car? How fast is speeding? Is it 80 miles an hour or 60 or 35? Is it any speed above the legal limit posted on the signs and only those speeds? The National Safety Council says you'll be safer and so will others on the roads and streets if you'll just recognize this fact. Any speed which is too fast for the condition of your car, or the condition of the roads, or for the weather conditions, is an unsafe speed. Obey the speed laws and the law of common sense. Bob Stevenson speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.